good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. I'm Dr. Patience Jackson Rose, and you are live on Co-working Live with Red Worldwide. We are so excited that you're here with us today, and we are again at another Wellness Wednesday. So today we are going to have a wonderful session. I have prepared for us a wonderful view of work-life balance, and I'm calling it Doing Business Well. We've got to be well, guys. And so we're going to talk about, some strategies for making sure that we can take our wellness game to the next level. Well, I am hoping that you are able to extract everything that you need to out of today's session. And please, if you have questions or concerns, let us know. You can send us an email at admin@redworldwide.org. Or you can always inbox us in our Instagram or TikTok or X. We are all over the place. Facebook. You can reach out to us in any of these places. LinkedIn. We're all over socials. So please let us know if you have questions or concerns, or you'd like us to have a specific topic that you would wonderfully you'd like to see really fleshed out. Go ahead and send us that message, because we'd love to do it for you. Well, without further delay, we're going to jump right into doing business well.
In today's fast-paced world, many of us find ourselves juggling multiple roles. We are employees, entrepreneurs, parents, partners, friends, and individuals, each demanding our time and attention. It's like walking a tightrope, constantly trying to maintain balance between our professional aspirations and personal lives. We strive for success in our careers, often working long hours and pushing ourselves to the limit. Simultaneously, we crave fulfilling personal lives filled with lasting, meaningful relationships, hobbies, and time for ourselves. This constant juggling act can leave us feeling overwhelmed, stressed, and burnt out. Finding a sustainable balance between these competing demands is essential for our well-being and overall happiness. This is where the concept of work-life balance comes in, a topic widely discussed but often elusive in our modern society. It's not simply about dividing hours equally between work and personal life, but about creating a harmonious blend that supports our overall well-being. Achieving work-life balance isn't just a trendy aspiration. It's crucial for our physical, mental, and emotional health. When we consistently prioritize work over everything else, we risk burnout, stress, and a decline in our overall well-being. On the other hand, when we neglect our personal lives, our relationships suffer, our passions wane, and we may experience feelings of emptiness and dissatisfaction. A healthy work-life balance, however, allows us to show up as our best selves in all areas of life. We're more focused and productive at work when we've had adequate rest, spent quality time with loved ones, and pursued our interests. We're also more present and engaged in our personal lives when we're not carrying the weight of work stress into our evenings and weekends. One of the key pillars of work-life balance is effective time management. It's not about cramming more into our schedules, but about making conscious choices about how we spend our most precious resource, our time. When we master time management, we gain a sense of control over our lives, reducing feelings of overwhelm and stress. This involves setting clear priorities, both professionally and personally. We need to identify what truly matters to us and allocate time accordingly. It also means learning to say no to commitments that drain our energy or detract from our goals. Effective time management empowers us to design a life that aligns with our values and aspirations, ensuring both our professional and personal lives thrive. Work-life balance is a highly personal concept. What constitutes balance for one person may look different for another, and that's perfectly okay. It's about finding a rhythm that works for you, your lifestyle, and your values. It's not about achieving a perfect 50-50 split between work and personal life, but about creating a sustainable and fulfilling blend that honors your overall well-being. This means setting boundaries between our professional and personal lives, even if those lines are sometimes blurred. It means prioritizing self-care, engaging in activities that bring us joy, and nurturing our relationships. Ultimately, work-life balance is about creating a life we love, both inside and outside the office. Time is one of the most precious and elusive elements in our lives. It is a gift from God given to us in limited allotments to accomplish our purpose. We can't create more of it, yet we often squander it. Achieving balance hinges on managing time effectively. Time should be invested wisely, not just filled. Budget your time as efficiently as your finances. While you most likely will be able to replenish lost money, you will never be able to recover lost time. Treasure your time today, as it is an invaluable resource. Most of us are familiar with the overwhelming feeling of facing an endless to-do list. This is where the art of prioritization becomes essential. Prioritization isn't about doing more, it's about doing what matters most. By learning to prioritize effectively, we free ourselves from the tyranny of the urgent. One of the most effective tools for prioritization is the Eisenhower matrix. It categorizes tasks based on urgency and importance. The key is to focus on important but not urgent tasks. These contribute to long-term goals and prevent future crises. Section 4, digital tools for a balanced life. Sears and most of this out and their apps and software as allies. In today's digital age, we have an abundance of tools at our disposal to help us manage our time more effectively. From calendar apps to project management software, these digital allies can become powerful tools for creating a more balanced life. Calendar apps like Google Calendar, Apple Calendar, and Outlook Calendar allow us to schedule appointments, set reminders, and block out time for specific tasks. Project management tools like Asana, Trello, and Monday.com help us organize projects, track progress, and collaborate with others. Time tracking apps like Toggle Track, Rescue Time, and Clockify provide insights into how we're spending our time, helping us identify areas where we can be more productive or reduce distractions. Note-taking apps like Apple Notes, OneNote, NoteShelf 3, and Notion allow us to capture ideas, create to-do lists, and organize information in a centralized location. The key is to find the tools that work best for you and your workflow. Experiment with different options, explore their features, and choose the ones that seamlessly integrate into your life. Remember, technology should serve you, not enslave you. Section 5, the Pomodoro Technique, embracing focused work sprints. For those who struggle with distractions and maintaining focus, the Pomodoro Technique offers a simple yet effective solution. This time management method, developed by Francesco Cerrito in the late 1980s, breaks down work into intervals, traditionally 25 minutes in length, separated by short breaks. Here's how it works. 1, choose a task to focus on. 2, set a timer for 25 minutes and work on the task without distractions. 3, when the timer goes off, take a short break of 5 minutes. 4, repeat steps 2 and 3 4 times. 5, after 4 Pomodoros, take a longer break of 20 to 30 minutes. The Pomodoro technique leverages the power of focused work sprints, allowing us to make significant progress on tasks without feeling overwhelmed. The short breaks provide opportunities to rest our minds, recharge, and return to our work with renewed focus. Food. Section 6, time blocking, designing your ideal day. Time blocking takes a proactive approach to time management, allowing us to design our ideal day by allocating specific blocks of time to different activities. This method involves looking at our schedules in advance and assigning time slots for work tasks, personal appointments, errands, and even leisure activities. Start by identifying your peak productivity hours, those times of day when you're most alert and focused. Block out those times for your most important tasks. Then schedule blocks for other activities such as meetings, email correspondence, exercise, family time, and personal pursuits. Time blocking helps us create a more structured and intentional approach to our day, ensuring that we're making time for what matters most. It also allows us to visualize our commitments, identify potential conflicts, and make adjustments as needed. Section 7, setting realistic deadlines, the art of sustainable progress. Deadlines, while often perceived as sources of stress, can be powerful motivators when used effectively. They provide a sense of urgency, help us stay focused, and prevent tasks from dragging on indefinitely. However, the key to leveraging deadlines lies in setting realistic and achievable ones. Unrealistic deadlines can lead to burnout, overwhelm, and a sense of failure when we inevitably fall short. Instead, break down larger goals into smaller milestones and set deadlines for each stage. Consider your available time, resources, and energy levels when setting deadlines. Remember, it's better to set a slightly longer deadline and meet it than to set an overly ambitious one and constantly play catch-up. Sustainable progress is about making consistent, manageable strides towards our goals without sacrificing our well-being. Section 1, boundaries, the guardians of your time and energy. Imagine your time and energy as valuable resources, precious commodities that deserve to be protected. Just as you wouldn't leave your home or office unlocked and vulnerable, you shouldn't leave your time and energy unguarded. This is where the importance of setting boundaries comes into play. Boundaries act as invisible fences, defining where our professional responsibilities end and our personal lives begin. They are not about closing ourselves off or becoming inflexible, but about creating a sustainable and fulfilling life where both work and personal time are respected. Boundaries help us prioritize our well-being, protect our relationships, and ensure that we have the energy and focus to show up as our best selves in all areas of life. Setting boundaries is an act of self-respect, a way of honoring our needs and values. It's about recognizing that we have a finite amount of time and energy and making conscious choices about how we spend those precious resources. Section 2, the art of saying no, protecting your most valuable resources. For many of us, saying no can feel like an insurmountable challenge. We want to be helpful, we want to please others, and we fear missing out on opportunities. However, every time we say yes to something we don't truly have the time or energy for, We're essentially saying no to something else, our well-being, our relationships, or our personal goals. Learning to say no gracefully but firmly is essential for protecting our most valuable resources, our time and energy. It's about recognizing that it's okay to decline requests that don't align with our priorities or that would overextend us. When saying no, be polite but direct. You don't need to over-explain or make excuses. A simple thank you for thinking of me, but I'm unable to take on any new commitments right now is often sufficient. Remember, your time and energy are valuable, and it's okay to prioritize your own needs. Section 3, taming the technological beast, setting boundaries with devices. Technology has undoubtedly revolutionized the way we work and live, but it has also blurred the lines between our professional and personal lives. We're constantly bombarded with emails, notifications, and messages, making it challenging to truly disconnect and recharge. Setting boundaries with technology is crucial for creating a healthy work-life balance. This means establishing designated times when we're off limits for work-related communication, such as evenings, weekends, and vacations. It also means being mindful of our technology use during personal time, avoiding the temptation to constantly check emails or scroll through social media. Consider creating tech-free zones in your home, such as the bedroom or dining room, where devices are off limits. Turn off notifications for non-essential apps and schedule specific times to check emails and messages rather than responding immediately to every ping. Remember, technology should enhance our lives, not consume them. Section 4, creating separation. Physical and mental spaces for work and life. In today's world of remote work and flexible schedules, it's easy for the boundaries between our professional and personal lives to become blurred. We might find ourselves answering emails from the dinner table or taking work calls during family time. Creating physical and mental separation between work and life can help us maintain clearer boundaries and prevent one from encroaching upon the other. If you work from home, designate a specific workspace, even if it's just a corner of a room. This helps create a psychological distinction between work time and personal time. When you're finished with work for the day, physically leave your workspace and engage in activities that help you unwind and transition into personal time. This could include spending time with loved ones, pursuing hobbies, or simply relaxing and recharging. Section 5, the weekend recharge, disconnecting to reconnect. Weekends are precious opportunities to disconnect from the demands of work and reconnect with ourselves, our loved ones, and the things we enjoy. However, it's easy for work to creep into our weekends, whether it's finishing up projects or simply thinking about upcoming deadlines. Protect your weekends as much as possible by setting clear boundaries with work. Unless absolutely necessary, avoid